Aussie Mission Manager on EDL Ops.
EDLCom, this is Dynamics on EDL Ops.
So welcome to our virtual spacecraft. This is a mock-up of the real thing, and at the moment, as you can see, we're in a weightless environment. That means we've just taken off of Earth and we're in Earth orbit at the moment. We actually started our journey all the way back there. That used to be up. That's where we set off from inside the rocket. My colleague, Dr. Simon Foster, is working over there. He's monitoring stuff we have on all the computer screens so we can track what's going on at Earth and keep contact with the ground crew over there. And everything that we need for this 9-month journey has to be contained within this environment. We have to be fully self-sustaining because there's nothing else that we can get.
So here I am, I'm monitoring the life support systems, basically making sure we've got enough oxygen, that the system's still intact, the craft hasn't been breached in any way. The other thing is we're looking where we're going, basically, making sure there's no solar flares, anything like that on our way which could prove a danger. We're going to start rotating soon, pull the system apart and get the artificial gravity going. Now, we've got to make sure everything is working. Otherwise, once we get out into space, there's going to be no coming back. So we have to make sure all the systems are ready to make sure we are safe.
Go ahead, Dynamics. Is our display configured correctly for you?
So the spin cycle of the spacecraft is now fully engaged, and that's why I am standing. We are simulating the Earth's gravity through spinning the spacecraft, and this is how we're going to spend the 9-month trip to Mars, as if we were stood on Earth, but actually in artificial gravity.
So the vehicle here for the next 9 months is going to be our home. So it's actually quite spacious, unusually for a spacecraft actually, because everyone's usually hemmed in. And there's probably quite a good reason for that, because as I say, for 9 months we're going to be living here, we're going to have to get used to each other. We probably want some of our own space occasionally.
This is our water supply the whole way. It's actually recycled urine as the water that we're drinking, because it would be inconceivable to take all the water we need for the whole way and also just store all of that waste. So this is what I'm drinking on the journey.
All along our journey, our vital statistics are going to be monitored, but occasionally someone will get ill. Up here, we're going to have to solve this. Now, each of us is going to have medical training, and today, unfortunately, Martin's feeling ill. Now, he's been feeling some chest pains. Now, that could just be down to the food rations. They aren't particularly nice, but it could be a problem with his heart, because this is one of the issues we've got to look out for. So I'm going to check Martin out, make sure his heart's working fine, and then therefore we can eliminate that problem and know it's probably just the rations. More than the actual launch, which was pretty dangerous, the biggest fear I have, and probably everyone in the crew has got, is going to be solar radiation. Occasionally we could get these things called coronal mass ejections. One of these could hit this craft, and the long-term impacts could be increased risk of cancer. Now that is going to be, for all of us on board, a real risk. You know, it's going to keep us awake at night.
Tones. Very nice picture.
And we're expecting tone start at 5:13:17 UTC.
Copy.